Okay, so doing another live stream here, um, and the main reason is because I've been meaning to make this video for a little while, um, and that's mainly because I want to discuss my plans for this year, and also explain to all of you why. Because I know that most of you who are subscribed to my channel are here for philosophy type content. I know that that's why most of you are here. Um, and I am apologizing for that because I haven't done a very good job this year. Last year. Within the year of 2017, I just have not done a very good job when it comes to philosophy content. I mean, I have done some. I have I have done some. I have been totally hopeless. I have done, be a handful of videos with respect to philosophy. I mean, I've made various, off the cuff videos like this is about certain issues in the world. I mean, I've done smoke streams, I've done stuff like that. I've done, basic videos about various issues. I've done videos. I've done a ton of beer reviews because I drink beer all the time, and beer reviews has been the main thing I've been doing this year, and that was supposed to be the secondary thing on this channel. That was supposed to be secondary and not primary. It wasn't supposed to be the main thing. It wasn't supposed to be the main kind of content for this channel. And for those of you who are here for the philosophy, I am sincerely sorry, and I am apologetic about that very much. Apologizing for that, because I know I have failed you for the most part, because in previous years I've been nose to the fucking grindstone, just going crazy and making sure that I have philosophy videos out, and I've been all about it, and I've been really all about making good videos for those of you who are here on this channel and who are subscribed for the philosophy. And I know that's been, since 2010 when this channel came out, that's been the purpose of this channel. And I apologize to all of you who are here for that, because that's basically what my subscriber base of 1284, I think, right now. That's basically what my subscriber base is here for. It's for philosophy and not for really anything else. So, and I want to explain why that is. I want to kind of discuss my year a little bit. I don't want to make any excuses, because I am still very passionate about philosophy, and I'm still still a lot of things that I really want to do. And the reason this year I haven't done a whole lot is because this year has been kind of a rough one for me, I guess. In February of 2017, I broke up with the person who was my fiance. So that happened, which was kind of a big deal for me. It was good for me overall. It was good that happened. It was good for me, but it was, still a big deal. And then I found this other girl in April of 2017, and that ended in July, which was also a very, very big deal for me. So a lot of depression has been the reason for the lack of content on this channel. That's basically what I'm trying to get at, is that basically it's been depression. And I do have a big issue with that. I have what is called bipolar depression. Usually I'm either up here and crazy and hyper and extra, or I'm way down here and I'm just sleeping constantly, or I'm doing nothing constantly, and it's kind of in between those two. So I'm trying to take more medicine and trying to level myself out a little bit. So that's kind of the reason for that. And because usually to make philosophy videos, it means that I have to prepare for them. It means I have to read. It means I have to it means I have to do those things. And when I'm constantly depressed, I don't have the energy to do that. And me not taking care of myself is the reason for that. And I apologize to all of you for that. Because this is supposed to be a channel for all of you who want to learn about that stuff, and it's also for me because I want to learn too. You know, it's supposed to be about that, and I think in the year of 2017 I have failed at that, and there have been many of you who have said to me, "Hey, when is there going to be more philosophy? When are we going to be lesser on the beer reviews and more on the philosophy?" And there have been many of you who have said that to me. And in hearing that from you, I've recognized the fact that I have sort of failed in that year, in the year of 2017. But given my two little things with women in the year of 2017, having those two things having failed, I am done with them for the time being. I haven't been seeking anybody out. I am not doing anything to find any women, at least for a while. I'm tired of dealing with that. I'm tired of finding one. I'm tired of dealing with the shit that comes with having a girlfriend and a fiance. I'm tired of that. So, and not doing that should mean that I have more time for this, for doing philosophy stuff for this channel. But the depression has kind of not been good for that. But I think I have that little issue under control now. So, and another thing is playing Skyrim, which is another thing that kind of is that kind of comes between me and the books, and it also comes between me and this channel. So that's kind of a explanation, not really an excuse. I don't want it to be an excuse because that's my fault. It's not an excuse. I'm not saying that the stuff with the women or the stuff with my depression is an excuse or anything for me to get away with not doing my well. I take it upon myself to do what I do as in philosophy stuff for you. I take it upon myself to do that, even though I don't get paid that much to do it. So I don't mean those things to be an excuse for not doing my job that I have taken upon myself for you. So this month I have a few things that are gonna come out when it comes to philosophy. I plan on bringing out first about Paul Ricoeur's Oneself as Another. I have the first part. I did the first chapter of that book in 2016. I believe in the summer of 2016. I didn't do anything after that. I have the second chapter of that filmed, and I have it on YouTube private, and it's unlisted because it's in two parts. I need to put those together and upload that. And I need to do the third chapter of that as well. That's one thing I want to do this month. Second thing I want to do this month is Kant's groundwork of the metaphysics of morals. I want to do the next installment of that. I want to do the next installment, which would be starting the first part. Cause I believe I did the introduction to Difference in Repetition by Gilles Deleuze. So I think I want to do that. The next installment of that. I want to do the first installment of Division 2 of Heidegger's Being and Time. And I want to do something else with Husserl because recently, I think it was October or something that was last when I put out my last installment of Edmund Husserl's Cartesian Meditations. I think that is when I put out the section 5 of that. So I want to do something else with Husserl. I'm not sure. I want it to be. I want it to be either one of three. I want it to be the logical investigations, the crisis of the European sciences, which would involve the life world and such, or I want to do the formal and transcendental logic. So if you have an opinion on that, tell me in the comments below. And if you know, if somebody says one of them, then I'll probably go with that. Um, the logical investigations I have as an ebook, and I got a iPad, so it'll be easier for me to read that. And I have the formal and transcendental logic by Husserl and the crisis of the European science in physical book form. So if you have an opinion on those three of the logical investigations, the crisis of the European sciences, or the formal and transcendental logic, if you have an opinion on those three of what I should do next, tell me please in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And then whatever, if somebody says one of them and nobody says anything else, then that'll probably be what I go with. So you have a say in this. You two watching. Um, so those will be what will come out this month. Um, and there's more that I want to do. I want to. I would like to finish Kurt Vonnegut's um, uh, Bluebeard book and do a video on that. What else do I want to do? I would like to do more epistemology article videos. So I have a lot that I really want to do. I have a lot that I want to get through. Oh, here we go. I a year ago for Christmas I bought the Principia Mathematica by Bertrand Russell and Alfred North Whitehead, and I want to do my first video on that because I've read a good bit of that, of the first part of it, and I want to, at least do the intro of that and start that. But there are other things I should probably finish before I do that, but I don't know. If you want to see the Principia Mathematica, if that's something you want to see, then definitely tell me in the comments below. And I want to, sometime this year, I would like to probably, I know I did at least 2 videos on Ludwig Wittgenstein's Tractatus Logico Philosophicus, and I really would like to redo the first parts of that I've done. I want to redo it and then finish it so that I can move on to the philosophical investigations for sure. I want to do more of Nietzsche's Thus Spoke Zarathustra. I mean, that is something that I've been doing for a couple of years now. I really would like to, I really want to finish that this year for sure. I really want to start getting in higher gear with that, doing more of that, and finishing it so that I can move on to another book by Nietzsche. But I think that will probably that's, I'm sure that if I'm really gonna kick things into higher gear with respect to philosophy. So if you can think of something that you really want to see from me, because things are really going to be, this is not going to be another, this year 2018 will not be another year like 2017 was with respect to this channel. It's not going to be all beer reviews. It's not going to be all beer reviews. It will be a lot more philosophy. It will be a lot more good quality content that has thought put into it, and not just random beer reviews. Granted, I love beer reviews, and I'm going to keep doing them because there are some of you that are here for that. But that will not be the purpose of this channel. There's a higher purpose for this